Hey, it's Raw Sort Gamer back at it here with another Tecmo Super Bowl, and it's Browns Bengals here, Week 3, and thanks for coming back to the series. If so far you have liked the series, there's going to be, I believe, 9 of these videos that'll come out periodically, and oh, that was bad, and I'll be doing other series as well. I haven't quit my Legend of Zelda series for Breath of the Wild. It'll continue to come out normally. I'm doing another stream this week, so keep watching if you like that. I'm also doing another NES stream here in the near future. I'm going to do this game called Bad Dudes. I've got to still get it, but I've just been waiting for it, and once it comes, I'll be doing that. There's a flea flicker. That's one of the plays that's actually in the Bengals' real playbook in this game. So, anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you are continuing to watch, and with football season going on right now, this is it's a great stream to watch. So, anyway, at the end of every video, I'm going to try to put a statistics update, so then you guys don't have to watch me wade through the statistics. And so you'll see at the end of every week a statistics update for, oh, that's not good. I'm just going to kick a field goal because 4th and 17 can be tough. And I probably missed that one. Not good. Not a good start. They just put the QB for the team, and I think it was only quarterbacks are the only ones they didn't have, so there we go. It's better. My running backs are still, Icky Woods is not super fast in this game, and then I've got my running backs are all injured, so I have a wide receiver and a fullback right now, which is this guy. Although, he's not too bad, actually. And he also will be the guy that's always open on the flea flicker, which I'm going to run right here. Oh, this is not good. That's a really bad play as far as interception, or fumbles go. A lot of times that ends up being a fumble, so that's why I don't have it in the playbook. Here we go. Oh, come on. Come on. That was on the goal line. You got to be kidding me. All right, let's get that right up the middle. Touchdown. Kendall Smith, who I don't remember. I've been a Bengals fan since 1990, and I do not remember Kendall Smith. All right, another drive for the Browns. It's going to end in a punt. They went 3 and out there, got 6 yards. They handed off to the fullback twice. Kevin Mack, who was the running back in the original Tecmo for them, was actually a very good running back. And their fullback in this game is Eric Metcalf, who's actually a very small guy. And he was an excellent returner back in the 80s and 90s, so this is good. It's going to be a deep pass for Eddie Brown. Didn't quite make it there, but first and goal. I guess not quite first and goal. First and 10 from the 10. There it is, Kendall Smith. 2 plays, touchdown. The Browns are very bad in this game, as are the Steelers. The Oilers are the good team in the division. This is when the NFL had 3 divisions in each conference, and each division had 5 teams, except for the AFC Central, not the North, not the South, the Central, which only had 4: Oilers, Steelers, Browns, and Bengals, and then the NFC West, which only had 4, which were the 49ers, the Falcons, the LA Rams, that's right, Los Angeles Rams, before they moved to St. Louis. They used to be in Los Angeles. And then the 4th team was the Arizona Cardinals. So they were the Phoenix Cardinals back then, actually, not the Arizona Cardinals. So that's changed quite a bit. And so the schedule was not balanced back then at all, like it is today, where you know who you're going to play from year to year. First interception of the year there. I guess second. I think Billups had one before. Maybe it was the first. But that was Barney Bussey, our free safety from back then. Get it? Yep. Tim McGee. Ooh, down to the 1 again. Well, you know what? since Kendall Smith's just going to score all the touchdowns, let's just give it to him until he gets in there. Yeah, 3 touchdowns for the backup. I really don't know who Kendall Smith is. He's just this guy that is in the game. Oh, I missed the kick. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And then sometimes it's like this, where you're the kicker and you can't really get their guy. And it's like halftime. 22 seconds left, and the Browns are going to kick a field goal because the clock moves so fast. And that is probably going to be wide right. Yep. In real life, that'd be a really bad injury for the Browns. CQB on there says Browns. It's because they didn't have the license to use Brady Kosar. So the Browns got all the way down here on a fumble recovery. They ran downfield for about 60 yards. And so it's not as... I'm trying to get a stop here for a field goal try. And I may not do that. Let's see here. It's 3rd and 1. So... Nope, they're going to get it here. And this could be a touchdown, as my team stops it, yeah. Toughest run to stop is that run to the top with their backup, Leroy Horde, who's actually a decent backup at the time. The AI does not make good decisions in this game. I think it's just kind of random who the AI throws to. Tipped. I can stop him here. This is a very long drive. It's been taking more than 60% of the quarter. They're going to get a field goal try out of it. They just had a field goal and that's it. Really, their 2 biggest plays have been the onside kick return. Oh, block! Yes. An onside kick return, which they returned, you know, almost all the way, and then that fumble return from earlier that you guys didn't see, that went like 60 yards, so. Oh, man. I say Flea Flicker's been working well, but it did not work well there. In case you didn't see the first video, that's going to be a touchdown. I'm using playbooks that I don't think are very good right now. At the beginning of the year, I'm switching out the plays in and out for bad plays because once we get farther in the season, I'll need the good plays because the AI, it's almost rubber band AI. They get a lot better as the season goes on. So, you know, there will be times later in the season where both teams were under 100 yards because, like, they pick more of your plays. There will be a lot more quarterback, like, where all the people are covered, and so I'll have to run with the quarterback a lot more. Kendall Smith really doing well. This could be a return. Nope. So anyway, I'll have to do a lot more like that. I actually like the B and left play. I've used it before. That's actually a play, man, I don't mind. There's my boy Kendall Smith. Tight end hasn't really been open today at all. Oh, come on. I hit the button right before he got me. Let's try that play again. See if I can get it. Tim McGee. Maybe next game I'll play some of my backups. Because it'll probably be one of the last games. It's a really easy game. If I didn't have all those fumbles and junk like that, I would probably be up 35-0 right now. But I just had a lot of misfortune in this game. Time to do the Icky Shuffle. I've actually met Icky Woods. My mom's met him twice. He's a great player, very short career like most running backs, and got a signed card of his somewhere. I think it's in one of my binders in my closet. So, my bedroom closet in here. So, he's a really nice guy. Only heard positive things about him. So, safety? Yes. Kevin Walker. So story about Kevin Walker. He basically was the one that ran down Bo Jackson and injured Bo Jackson's hip and more or less ended Bo Jackson's football career. And it happened, I think, at the end of this season in reality. It was the 1990 season, 1991 playoffs. So, of course, it was accidental. I just hit him the wrong way, and that was it. Touchdown. 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 Tim McGee. This game is going a lot better than that Oilers game where I was sweating it out and pulled it out at the very end. This looks like it's going to be 37-7, which is a good day. Although the running still is not there. I know I've been picking some not good running plays that usually don't get very many yards. Playbook is like one of the things I think is one of the most important things in the game is to get the playbook right. So. Why do we need to measure? It's the last play of the game. So, there it is, 37-7. Browns. This is where the Browns started getting awful. Still had some decent players on this team, but they definitely started getting awful around this point. Alright, so video's going to cut here, and it'll be back when the next game begins. All right, James Brooks is recovered, so we're going to have our starting running back. And we're playing the Redskins. The Redskins actually have a very weird playbook, but they also have a couple of very good players. In the original Tecmo Bowl, I would play as the Redskins a lot. The Redskins and the Bears were my favorites in that one. Mainly the Bears because they had Walter Payton. So I've got a quarterback draw to the top side with Eric Wilhelm. That's not good. I would never use that play except for with Randall Cunningham. And I've got the shotgun draw with James Brooks that didn't work. And then I've got this, I don't know, sweep with James Brooks. There we go. There's a good running play. Finally broke one off. I do like this play, this curls play, a lot. It's good if you just need a few yards. It's quick developing. I really like this play a lot too. This running play with top side pitch. I like that play a lot. The three running plays are not too bad, I don't think, except for the quarterback draw, which is really bad. This shotgun direct snap that I just ran there with James Brooks is really good in the SNES version. I usually don't take that out. Let's try this draw again. Got a couple yards. I do like this pass, but there's nothing that really goes with it as far as to make the playbook look good. So I don't ever play with it. I never play with this play here with the man in motion because I try to make a lot of the pass plays and run plays match up with formation, and that actually works against the AI, which, you know, the AI is better on defense than they are on offense for sure. So everyone is covered, so I have to run the ball. And stop on the goal line. I'm going to try this pitch with Brooks to try to get him a touchdown here. Since the running game's working against the Redskins, I think I'm going to run a lot, even though it's the only starter that I have in the lineup. So, James Brooks, from what I remember of James Brooks, he was from San Diego State, and he was quite an athlete, and again, another short career, maybe 5 or 6 years, good speed. And if I remember correctly, I'll look this up, but I think that he had like dyslexia or had problems reading or something like that. It was like a big deal after he got out of the NFL. People found out about it, that like he went to San Diego State and couldn't read or something. And I'll look that up, but he couldn't read or he had dyslexia or something like that. This is a reverse. That's a safety. Their playbook is really odd, the Redskins playbook, but the players that are on the team are very good. This was the year before the Redskins went to the Super Bowl and beat the Bills. So, you know this team is pretty good. So 9-0 in the first, that's good. This being up pass play that I have is only there for playbook continuity. This is one of my favorite plays in the actual playbook. I use it all the time. It's just got a bunch of different routes that end in different spots, which is good. And it's good to scramble out of as well because there's not very many people in the backfield. So it seems like James Brooks, though, is in the zone right now. Touchdown. That was a long run on the shotgun snap. I didn't think I was going to make it, and then all of a sudden I made it. So another big early lead here. Haven't talked about our kicker, Jim Breach. He's a pretty accurate kicker for the early 90s. Kept him for a long time. And then we got rid of him. We had a strain of bad kickers come through town. I don't remember all of them, but I remember for a long time we couldn't find anyone. We had a guy that was very good, that had when I say very good, I mean he had a very good leg, but he wasn't super accurate. His name was Doug Pelfrey. And then we had another guy named Neil Rackers that was kind of the same way. He was really bad in clutch situations. And we couldn't really find another accurate kicker for a long time. And Breach was the last accurate kicker that we actually had. Alright, so I just got the ball back on a fumble. Deep in their end. And sweep for a touchdown. So back-to-back offensive plays where James Brooks ran it in. So I should probably be using my backups, but I haven't been able to run much this year. And James Brooks is really recovered from whatever injury he had. One thing I don't know, and maybe someone else knows, is if someone is in bad physical condition, if their stats are messed up, does that mean that they are more likely to get injured or not? I don't know the answer to that question. It's something I like to know. Because if a starter was in bad physical condition, would it, like, right before the playoffs, would be better just to take him out or leave him in? I'm not sure. That's a bummer. After a good punt return, he's been doing so well, and then Kendall Smith got injured. I guess I'm going to make this Barber guy, since he's a backup, I'm going to make him I'm going to put Ickey Woods in. To move all kinds of stuff around now. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to put that other guy in. I don't know who he is. I know the backups from the second game, or the third game, I guess, Super Tecmo Bowl for SNES, a lot better than I know these backups. The backup running backs were like Ostel Miles and Eric Ball. Eric Ball was our returner for a long time. And then the backup quarterback was Jay Schrader, but I always put him in anyway. Ooh, this isn't good. Another long run. I'm really bad about giving up big plays. All right. Well, that's good. That's real good. That throw was to Art Monk, who for a long time was the NFL's all-time leading receiver, I think, as far as catches go. He had a very long career, he's a very good receiver, and this was about the end of his career, though. Alright, I don't know who this is, but I'm going to throw it. Oh, the backup tight end going deep. And the diving catch. Oh, it's funny, some of the guys, the backups especially, have like all the same stats. And so they're all the same slow or fast or able to break tackles, stuff like that. So ooh, this guy might be able to get a touchdown. Oh, down to the goal line. Had a lot of problems with that last game. Maybe I can sneak it in with the backup quarterback here on the draw. Yeah, all right. He has 3 carries for about -5 yards, but he's got a touchdown. So at least you get your fantasy points there, your 6 fantasy points if you had Eric Wilhelm in the Tecmo Bowl Fantasy League. If I remember correctly, their returner, this Mitchell guy, was a pretty well-known returner as well. I don't know very much about him, but the name is just, for some reason, stuck in my head. I think maybe my dad told me he was a darn good returner or something. And their running back, Ernest Biner, was also very good. Clevelanders hate him because he was the one that like fumbled the ball when they were about to go to the Super Bowl. Because if you don't know anything about football, or maybe even if you do, or whatever, Cleveland's never been to a Super Bowl, and they have like one of the most proud histories with Jim Brown, and that's all they were talking about is Jim Brown this, Jim Brown that. But it's like they've had like 1 winning season since 1995. So whatever, keep talking stuff. 60s were good times for you guys. Whatever. And of course, on 4th and 4, I give up that giant running play, because that's what I like to do. Give up the big plays at the very end. Another one reversed. They did get one off on me earlier. Clark is pretty fast. So there's 3:06 left in the game. They're down 30-0, and they're just going to go for that field goal with their kicker, Chip Low-Miller. Right down Broadway. So the Skins are on the board, and then they go for onside kick. You're down by 27. This is the time after the field goal, when it's a 4-score game with 2:51 left. That's when you go for the onside kick. Unbelievable. This is probably going to be a touchdown. Rodney Holman is a bad throw. Good pickup, but probably should have been a touchdown. It's just a short throw. I mean, you got Eric Wilhelm in, so he's the backup. James Brooks with another touchdown run. Still not as fast as Bo Jackson in this game, though. Bo Jackson, there's a clip of someone running a play from the 1-yard line, and they run the whole quarter out with Bo Jackson and just dodge people, and then that's it. He scores at the end of the quarter, runs the whole first quarter out. 100-yard, 99-yard touchdown run or whatever. So, see if I can get one more touchdown to tack on. Oh, so close. Let's see. I'm not sure which guy on the bottom hasn't caught a pass, or maybe they both have. Well, it doesn't matter. They're both covered, so I'm going to have to run it in. Eric Wilhelm, again, 2 touchdown runs, no yards on the day, 4 carries, but he scored twice. I don't know how I ended up with 44 points. But I guess I haven't had any fumbles that I can remember, or any interceptions, or anything like that. So, anyway, 44-3. So thanks for tuning into this video. I'll have the leaders updated after this game as well, so you can look at that. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube, Royal Syrup Gamer. You can follow me at Twitter, at Royal Syrup Gamer. And if you'd like to see me play something on the NES or SNES, email me at royalsyrupgamer@gmail.com, or put what you want in the comments down here, and I'll put it on my list if I can play it. But if you want me to play Chrono Trigger, it's going to cost me $1 million, and so I probably won't play that. But anything else, as long as I can obtain it for relatively cheap, I will get it. So thanks again for watching, and we'll tune in next time to Royal Syrup Gamer. Thanks again for watching this Tecmo Super Bowl Royal Syrup Gamer video. If you missed the first Tecmo Super Bowl video, you can watch it by clicking the link in the bottom left-hand corner. And if you need to subscribe, click my face in the bottom right-hand corner. Thanks again for watching the Royal Syrup Gamer.